everyone, welcome to the channel. I hope you guys are doing well, and today's video is about what people find attractive about you, why they think you're attractive, or is it your personality, is it something about your appearance. So for this reading I got 4 piles for you to choose from. This is pile 1, a pile 2, pile 3, and a pile 4. So you guys can now take a moment and see which pile or piles you're most drawn to, and after you've selected your pile, you guys can use the timestamps in the description box below to jump ahead to your reading to see exactly what people find attractive about you. So let's get straight into it. Hello, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. Let's see what people find attractive about you. We have Justice, 10 of Wands, King of Wands in reverse, 9 of Cups, and the Fool. Okay, we'll look at the rest of your cards in a moment. So for now, the first thing that I'm getting for you, a pile 1 with the Justice card here, is that people love how you're always, being fair. There's this thing about, I feel like you guys will make a pretty good lawyer. I don't know why I got that thought all of a sudden, but it really feels like when you fight for someone, you fight because, you are always, you always advocate for the right side. You will never go for someone, you will never support someone who is not, doing the right thing. It could even be your close friend, it could be a close family member, but regardless of who they are to you, what they mean to you, you will always support the right cause. And for some people, people just find that really attractive. On the other hand, with the balanced scales here, this kind of also tells me that you have a very balanced face, very symmetrical face, I would say, that whenever just people look at you and they're like, yep, this is like balanced. This person is incredibly balanced. I'm talking about your appearance here. So you have a very balanced appearance, nothing too big, nothing too small. It's just the right size in terms of you and your body. It's just you have everything, like it's just perfect. There's nothing that a person would say that, okay, this maybe should have been a little bigger, maybe this particular thing should have been a little smaller. Nothing of that sort. You have a very balanced face and a very symmetrical one, which kind of adds to your good looks, which just kind of adds to your beauty. On the other hand, with the 9 of Cups here, this tells me that your confidence is another thing that is like very, very attractive about you. The way you walk tall with your head held high, people just love that. There is a strange swagger to you, people, which people just find really attractive. Maybe there's a particular way you walk, there's a particular way you talk, and people just look at you and are always like, pile 1 is just so attractive. Like they cannot help but be drawn to you. It is because, and you guys can see these cups are like all golden, and over here we have this golden aura coming from the scale, like these scales are shining. So this really tells me that your confidence is like that. People get attracted to it like a moth to a flame. You glow, you guys practically glow, and people they're just, they get attracted towards you. They're drawn towards you, and even if they want to look away, it is like kind of hard for them to do so, because it's just, you guys are really incredibly magnetic. I would say you have a very magnetic aura. And with the red here, I feel like probably red is the aura of, the color of your aura. That is red, and that really tells me just how incredibly passionate you guys are. Whatever you do it with a passion that people just find really hot. I would say also with the color red here, this also tells me that people oftentimes, more often than not, people just find you guys incredibly hot. be it the way you dress, be it the way you talk, it's just be it the way you say certain things. You know, certain people have a really smooth way of talking, and people cannot help just they get attracted to how a person talks. So this also kind of tells me, but this, considering this is the Wands suit, this talks about more about action and everything. So it's the way you do things, the way you move. That is something that is incredibly attractive, and people just go like, whoa, the temperature has risen in the room all of a sudden. How come? It's because of pile one. So you guys can really turn up the heat at times. But on the other hand, though you guys can turn up the heat, but then we have the Nine of Cups here, which is like the water suit coming through. You also kind of, bring this kind of refreshing aura to the environment whenever you enter a place where, whether you're meeting your friends or you're just, wherever you go, it's just people feel refreshed when they talk to you. People feel refreshed when they look at you, especially when it comes to your confidence, because not a lot of people have that confidence. A lot of people lack self-confidence, but I feel like you guys are not one of them. Even if you are, it's just that probably the way you portray yourself is in a really confident manner. So people are just like, whoa, we need to learn something from pile one. We need to learn how they're so confident. What is the secret behind their confidence? And everybody just kind of thinks that you are incredibly comfortable in your body. You're incredibly comfortable in your skin. It might be true, it might not be true, but that's what people think. Because you have this confidence, right? You are like, you just look at people in the eye whenever you're talking to them. This also kind of tells me that whenever you're talking to someone, pile one, whenever you are addressing someone, you always make sure to look them in the eye. And that is a very attractive quality to have. People love that, and people consider it as a sign of respect as well. So the more respect you give by, looking people in the eye and talking to them, they kind of feel like, they should do the same to you. So you earn a lot of respect just because you inadvertently kind of end up giving a lot of respect, because you're always like, whenever you're talking to someone, you always look them in the eye. You never look away. And that's why people are like, this person is so confident. I would never have been able to kind of look this person in the eye and talk to them, but pile one has been able to do that. So they're just like, they're like highly impressed by you. People really get impressed by this little fact, this little thing. I mean, it's not even that massive that, oh, you're making eye contact, but it has a profound impact on people. And because of that, I feel like with the Ten of Wands here, considering this is the card of responsibility, this card talks about doing a lot of work, taking on a lot of responsibility. So this tells me that one aspect when it comes to your personality that is attractive is how responsible and how reliable you guys are. Obviously, you are reliable. That's why people end up giving you all sorts of things to do, because they know that you will be able to handle it. You will be able to get everything done, and you will do it in the best way possible. So, people find it like, it brings them a sort of a comfort that, yes, you are a reliable person and you are someone they can depend on. And honestly, in this day and age, these are the qualities that makes a person so freaking attractive. Pile one, knowing that you can trust a person. How comforting is that? How attractive is that? So this aspect of your personality is another thing that attracts people to you. And on the other hand, we have the Fool here. This tells me that you have this carefree attitude about you. You might take a lot of responsibilities. Yes, that is there. But there is a certain way, when you're talking, when you're walking, it's like, you have no care in the world. And that is also where your confidence also comes in, because you're like, everything is going to be fine. It's going to be okay. You go around telling everybody that. People will come to you and they'll tell you their worries, their problems, and you'll just look at them and be like, it's going to be okay. You have nothing to worry about. And people are just like, okay, how in the world are you so confident about that? But I feel like you guys have gotten a whole lot of experience from life, good and bad both. So maybe that's why you guys are like, you know what, whatever you guys are going through, I get it, it's tough, but know that it is going to be okay. And then obviously with your carefree attitude, people just cannot help but be like, they just, yeah, I feel like they stare at you a lot. They think about you a lot because they wonder that, okay, how come? How is this person so carefree? Do they not have any problems? Some people might even, you have this kind of a laid back attitude as well, because you also have the King of Wands in reverse along with the Fool here. So you have this kind of a laid back, chill persona that people just be like, wow, I want to be like this person. I want to be like pile one. I want to be relaxed like they are. Even if you're not relaxed, you might have like 1,000 things going on inside your head. But on the outside, people just think that, you're just laid back and relaxed all the time. You have nothing to worry about. You don't even take anything seriously. And that is something people want in their want to experience as well, because nobody wants to just be drowned in their own, they don't want to drown in their own misery. So that is something like, yeah, they just love that about you. So let's see what else we have. Okay, we have the Lovers. Interesting. Just put that here. 2 of Cups. Knight of Cups. The Magician. And the King of Cups in reverse. Okay. So, pile 1. The Lovers here, 2 of Cups, Knight of Cups. We're talking about your emotions here. This talks about, I feel like whoever is in a relationship with you, if you guys are in a relationship, your partner is just, they have a hard time not thinking about you. They try really hard not to think about you, but it doesn't really work. You are a wonderful partner. You are, it's not just about your looks here, pile 1. It's your personality, the way you're so supportive of your partner and their dreams. Regardless of whether you identify as a male or a female, you support your partner to the fullest. And that is another quality that is just so amazingly attractive about you. Your partner really feels the love. You have this way of expressing love, I would say, pile 1, that people find really attractive. Your way of loving is really attractive, if that even makes sense. There's a certain way people love that other people just like that. I feel like you're like that pile. Even the way you love, the way you kind of express your feelings. And with the Knight of Cups here, this tells me that according to people, you're incredibly brave when it comes to emotions. Like you do not shy away from being vulnerable, and that is something they find really attractive, and that is something they find really brave about you as well. They're like, pile 1 is, they don't have a problem being vulnerable to people. Some of you might. This is a general reading. Don't say that, oh, I don't talk. But some of you might, and oftentimes people consider being vulnerable a weakness. They think that it'll just get you into more trouble. But there are instances when being vulnerable is a show of strength. So a lot of people, they admire this about you. They admire this quality within you, pile 1, that you are not ashamed of being vulnerable. You do wear your heart on your sleeves. You might be a hopeless romantic as well. I just feel like some of you guys might be. Just when it comes to love, you're just like all over the place. So people really like that. You guys might think that people think that you're, a fool. People think that you are naive if you are vulnerable emotionally, but they love that. Your partner especially loves it, that you are so vulnerable to them emotionally, that you are not afraid to bear your emotions to them, to talk about your problems to them, to tell them exactly how you feel. They love that, because in this day and age, that is hard to find. Emotionally vulnerable people, yeah, they're hard to find. And we try so hard not to show our emotions that people just end up, resembling robots at times. But you guys are not like that. And this just adds to your humanity. This just adds to your beauty, pile 1, that how you guys are so because you are comfortable with your emotions. I mean, with the King of Cups being reversed, I would say that not you guys might not be some of you guys might not be that comfortable. You're like, okay, I've been hurt, but despite the pain that you guys have experienced, you still manage to kind of be vulnerable, having that strength, and that takes strength, pile one. Despite the hardships you've faced, despite the emotional wounds you carry, being vulnerable, despite all that, no wonder people are attracted to you guys. Like, honestly. Honestly. Then we have the Magician and we have this Butterfly. So as soon as I saw this card right now, when I was laying down your cards, as soon as I saw this Butterfly, I was like, yep, this is you guys. If I have to be like, okay, what animal represents you, it'll be the butterfly, because yeah, butterflies are beautiful. Every time you see a butterfly, even if it's a plain butterfly with plain white wings, people just go after it, they try to catch it. And I feel like that is exactly how you guys are. You guys are like butterflies. Even if you think that you're incredibly simple, that there's nothing attractive about you, or you just think that you're plain and simple, even then people, whenever they look at you, they have this urge to go after you. They have this urge to kind of capture you, not in a scary way, not in that dark stalkery kidnapping kind of a way, but you know how you want to capture a butterfly, right? You just want to hold it in the palm of your hand and just observe it, just look at it, because the butterflies are always like fleeting. It's hard to catch them. So that's how people view you as. Whenever they look at you, you're like this butterfly. They want to catch you, they want to get to know you, they want to come close to you. But I feel like some people just have this thing that they'll never be able to catch you. They have this belief that no matter what, they'll never be able to catch you. And I feel like that is where the people's insecurity comes in, with this King of Cups in reverse. And we also have this infinity symbol here, which just tells me about just how your beauty, your good looks, your amazing personality it's an infinite thing. You being a butterfly is an infinite thing. It's not a phase that, your people are, you are in high demand right now, but after some time it's just gonna go away. No, all of this, the reasons people are attracted to you, pile one, it is forever. It is going to be forever. And also, like I was saying, considering how people view you as this butterfly, you have this personality, this freedom. Like, obviously butterflies represent freedom as well. And we also have the Fool card here, which also talks about freedom, liberation, being carefree without any worries. That's you. And people feel insecure. They think that you will not give them the time of day. If they ask you out, you will just plain out reject them. Yeah, so a lot of people, they're not able to come up to you and tell you how they feel, but they admire how you are able to do that, how you are able to express your emotions. And yeah, you guys are really attractive. I just cannot get over this butterfly. You guys are this butterfly, pile one. So let's see what else we have. We have falling angels. We have spiritual narcolepsy. Yeah, angels. We've got this wings thing here as well, along with the angels. So this read, and we also have wings here for the lovers. So this clearly tells me that some people really view you as an angel. They look at you and they're like, this person is so pure. Even like I was saying, even if you guys think that you're really simple and plain and there's no reason for people to be attracted to you, you have a purity about you, pile one, that people just, they're attracted to that. They're attracted to your purity. They're attracted to your authenticity. Because we all wear masks these days. That's how we feel comfortable, but you're not like that. You are your true self. Good or bad, you're like, that's the person's problem. I'm just gonna be who I am. I feel like even if you guys try to wear a mask, try to be someone else, you guys just, you guys don't succeed in that particular thing. It's just, it's easier for you guys to just be yourselves, because that is exactly what people are attracted towards. So don't think about being anyone else, pile one. Please don't think about being anyone else. Just be yourselves. That is what attracts people to you. That is what draws people to you. Okay. Dances on one foot. We have a balancing act. So I feel like another thing that is attractive about you is that probably you guys are people who kind of take care of themselves. They take care of you guys take care of your bodies. And that is something that people really admire about you as well. And because of that, like I was saying, you have a very balanced appearance to you. And maybe that is because, you take care of yourself, you exercise on a daily basis, or even not a daily basis, but whatever it is, you have a very balanced appearance that people really get attracted towards. And this also kind of tells me that if some of you are dancers, if you love to dance, be it outside, be it among people, or just by yourself, somebody catches you dancing, the most beautiful thing is going to be like the most beautiful act that they'll see. You guys are very beautiful when it comes to dancing. You guys are very good at it. And people just, another reason why people get attracted to you because of your ability to dance. We have caterpillar. We were talking about butterflies. Yeah. So even if you guys think that, this card says opportunity, right? But this kind of, with the caterpillar, this kind of tells me that you guys might think that, oh, this is just me, I'm plain, I'm nothing like that, nothing special, all of those things. But people have a completely different opinion about you. I would say even if you guys dress up in just plain sweats, you guys will be attractive. That's how good looking you guys are, I would say. And this kind of tells me, because the caterpillar is not ashamed of its appearance, Some people hate that. Some people hate the caterpillar, but the caterpillar itself is not ashamed of its appearance. And eventually a time comes when the caterpillar evolves into a butterfly. So despite that, that's why I'm saying, you guys being your authentic self, you guys being your beautiful, crazy, beautiful self, it's just, people just get attracted to that. They're like, this person doesn't even care. This person is just happy in their own skin. This person's so confident in their own body. And people just love that. People love seeing the true you guys. Never stop being yourself, pile one, all right? So this is all I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in another video very soon. Bye. Hello, pile two. Welcome to your reading. Let's see what people find attractive about you. So we have 9 of Wands, the Star, the World, the Hanged Man, and the 4 of Cups. Okay, so pile 2. I feel like with these major arcana cards kind of dominating your spread right now, I feel like your personality, or the reasons people find you attractive, is that, it's kind of really permanent, and it is something that it just will always be there. Like your traits, these attractive traits, all these reasons, they are just like, they've always been there. Like, this is the reason people have always been attracted to you. And it's gonna be always the reason that people will be attracted to you. So 9 of Wands, we've got this courage, this bravery. You guys are one of the most courageous people out there. You guys can see with the World here, there's this, I don't know if you guys, there's this man at the top of the world. So, and it takes courage to be at the top. It takes persistence. It takes strength. And this really tells me that your courage, your strength is one of the most attractive attributes about you. People clearly see just how strong you are, and you never shy away from problems. You never shirk away from your responsibilities. No matter how tough things get, no matter how difficult life gets for you, you remain strong. People will break down around you. People will give up. You will see people giving up, and you do see that happening. But whereas everybody is giving up, where everybody is breaking down, that is when you remain strong, you remain standing. And people love that about you, pile 2. People find that highly, highly attractive about you. Another thing is that, people also think that, when it comes to survival, when it comes to dealing with this world, because this world is not an easy place to live in, but when it comes to those things, people really have this faith and this belief in you that you will be the last person standing. Like, you will survive whatever life has to throw your way. And they find that so attractive. They're like, we want to be as courageous as pile 2 is. We want to be as brave. And with this card, this also tells me that people love the fact, they find that so attractive, that you never give up. Even if you want to give up, people, you never do it. Even if you're terrified of doing something or anything, but you still won't give up. You'll still go ahead and do it. You will still push forward. And people just love that. People find that so attractive. And then with the Hanged Man here, this tells me that, you have this ability to kind of see things from a different perspective. You have a very high empathy quotient, and that kind of attracts people to you automatically, because you're able to empathize with people. You're able to understand people's perspective, even if they don't necessarily align with yours half the time. But even then, you're like, okay, I don't agree with you, but I understand where you're coming from. And that is all that it takes. That is literally all that it takes for a person to get attracted to you, pile 2. So yeah, you are able to kind of, kind of put aside your own perspective and your own beliefs and look at things from a different perspective. So people really like that. People appreciate that actually about you, that, and that kind of really, just cements the fact that people think that you will be the most successful one. We also have the world, being at the top of the world, being successful. Your success is another thing about you that attracts people to you. It's not that, oh, you're a millionaire, you're a billionaire, and people just, they're attracted to you for your money. They want to hang out with you for your money. No, not that. But it's just that, you have this particular glow about you that comes as a result of your success. It could be that, you're successful in terms of your relationship, or you're successful in terms of your health. You're successful in terms of your family. Like, you have a very nice, supportive family. Or it could be that you are successful in terms of your career. Whatever that success thing is that you guys have, that just adds a glow about you guys. It makes you feel more confident. Whatever it is, people just really get attracted to that, because you show the world that, yes, what is success like? Why is success so attractive? I feel like you guys are the definition of that. The reason why success is so attractive. You guys are. You probably, even if you guys have the best relationship and you don't even have like all the money in the world, but just having the right relationship, people will be like, yeah, this is the reason. And I feel like, suppose whatever thing you're good at, like, okay, suppose you have a very good family, you're successful in terms of that, people will look at you and people will be like, yeah, the secret to success is having a good family. But suppose if you are incredibly rich, people will look at you and be like, yeah, the secret to success is having a lot of money. So you kind of define the meaning of success. Like, wow, that's a superpower, guys. People look at you and they see success and they're like, okay, this is the definition of success. You guys, pile 2, are the definition of success. And that's why we have the star here as well. There is stars, like, yeah, you cannot help but just stare at stars, right? At night, people oftentimes do make a lot of effort to look at stars. We are automatically drawn to stars because stars are something, like, we do see them every day, but they're something we cannot reach. We want to know exactly what they're made of, how long do they survive? We want to know everything about stars, but we're not able to. We are still discovering. Scientists are still discovering, okay, there's a star, how many are there total, everything. So you guys are like that. People want to know everything about you. People want to know, okay, what makes you tick, what makes you smile, what do you like, what do you dislike. They want to know everything about you. And you sparkle, guys. There's a sparkle. Probably I feel like your eyes have a strange sort of sparkle. Not everybody has that kind of a spark. And people just cannot help but every time they look at you and they're like, your eyes are so sparkly. That's just like one message that I'm getting. Another thing is that your own personality has its spark. You guys have a spark about you that other people don't possess. And that spark is what attracts people to you. They find that incredibly attractive. They're like, this person is something else. Pile 2, there's something else. There's something unique about them. There's something different about them. So this is your card, guys. This is you, okay? Then we have a 4 of Cups here. So this tells me, with the boat here, I don't know, I feel like, if you guys, if you know how to row a boat, or you are into kayaking, if that is the case, yeah, that people love to see you doing that. People love seeing you on a boat. They love seeing how you maneuver a boat, be it a kayak, be it a tiny boat, whatever it is. Or whenever you're doing some sort of a sea sport, like surfing and sailing, all of those things. If you are into that, yeah, a lot of people find that attractive. They're like, whoa, Pile 2 is like so cool that they're into these kind of activities. So whatever hobbies you guys engage in, if they are related to, the sea, people love that. And along with the 4 of Cups here, I feel like, you have this, this is the card of patience as well. So this kind of tells me that your patience is another attractive quality about you. People find that really attractive, especially like if you guys are in a relationship, because being in a relationship, it requires a lot of patience, guys. Being understanding of your partner. And I do see that with you guys as well. That's why I feel like your partner feels that they're incredibly lucky to have you, because not only are you really patient with them, but you understand their perspective as well. Probably if your partner is like insecure about something, because in the past, whenever they tried that particular thing, their partner didn't like it, like their ex didn't like it. So whatever insecurities your partner has, I feel like you are really understanding of them, and you're really patient with them. Like, you never rush them. You just accept their flaws. Not those bad ones, but the kind of flaws that one can accept. But you guys are able to do that. You are able to stick around in the long term. And then we have the Sun. Of course we do. I'm not even surprised this has shown up. All right. And then we have Page of Coins, 2 of Coins. The Star again. Okay. Did not see that coming. But I was hoping that it will come, because, yeah, like I'm saying, this is your card, guys. And this just confirms that you guys are stars. Unique people. We have Knight of Coins as well. Okay, so with the coins here, this tells me, like I was saying, with the Major Arcana showing here, your personality is like a very solid personality. You guys are like, yeah, you guys are like spot on. I don't even know how else to explain this, but you guys are it, and with the earth energy coming through, this tells me just how down to earth and humble you guys are, despite people kind of staring at you all the time, despite people being in awe of you all the time. You do not let that get to your head. No matter how much people compliment you, you do not let that get to your head. You are not arrogant about it. People will tell you, oh, you look so good today, you look so beautiful today, you look so handsome today, but you will not let that get to your head. You'll be like, thank you very much, and that's it. You will not let that compliment get to your head and act as if you are like the best person. You won't fall into arrogance. So people just love that about you, and they find that highly, highly attractive. They're like, this person is like, whoa. And also with this honeybee thingy here, it's a beehee. So this tells me with the Page of Coins that you're really hardworking as well, because bees are like constantly working, and bees are associated with hard work. So you guys do a lot to, when it comes to your profession, you guys are really sincere and you work a lot. You're hardworking in terms of that. I'm not saying that you foolishly take on a lot of things and then you spend all your time working. No. But you are dedicated to your work. You know, you do not give up. No matter how difficult things get, when it comes to your work, whatever, if you're truly passionate about something, Pile 2, you do not give up. And people just like, yeah, you know, you're like the shield, unbreakable, infallible. You guys are like that. All right, and then Two of Cups here. This also kind of tells me that people admire this fact about you, that how you're able to juggle two things. Because, you know, this card is all about juggling. This card is all about managing two different things. So they really think that, according to people, it might not be true in real life according to you guys, Pile 2, but according to people, you guys are really good at managing your life. You guys might be like, my life is falling apart. How can people even think that? But however you portray yourselves to people, Pile 2, people just have this view about you, that this opinion about you, that you're really good at managing your life, and whatever you do, it's just everything you do is perfect. We also have these two pictures flowing. So if you smartly kind of scatter your energy, or you smartly invest your time and your energy into different things, which is the result of your success. That's why the World card is here. The World is like, you know, it just means completion. It means full circle. It means closure, all of those things. So obviously with the Two of Coins here, the Star here with both the pictures flowing, this really tells me that people just think that you're able to balance out your life as in a very sophisticated manner, I would say. Whatever, like if people are discussing you and your life, they'll be like, their relationships are doing well, their personal life is doing well, they're doing well in terms of their career, they're doing well in terms of their relatives, whatever. Everything they talk about, they're doing well in terms of their education. There is nothing that people can say, oh, this area of Pile 2's life is not doing so well. Even if there is, they know that you will do whatever it takes to fix it, you know. Then we have the Sun for you guys, and this tells me that you guys have this very positive attitude. Maybe you guys are always smiling. Oh, and then like I was saying, you know, with the eye here, I was telling you guys that some people might say there's a strange sparkle to your eyes, that your eyes sparkle in a unique manner. And then we have the eye here for the Sun card as well. I don't know if you guys can see that. You guys can see this eye, right? So this really tells me that your eyes, yeah, that's one, the spark, they have this sparkle. They shine unlike anything, right? So that is something that attracts people a lot. They cannot help but look at your eyes. I mean, we also have this, lots of eye imagery I'm getting all of a sudden, but this really tells me that your eyes are a very attractive part of you. So be sure to take care of them, okay? I don't want people kind of, you know, giving you the evil eye or anything, because it's very easy to do that. So, but protect yourself, take care of your eyes, take care of your body. But with the Sun card here, this tells me that, you know, you're always in a very positive mood. You try your best to be in a positive mood. Even if things are not looking so well in your life, you still try to maintain a positive attitude. And you're always, you do your best to always smile, especially when you're talking to another person. And people love that. They find that so attractive, because a lot of people these days, it's like, you know, people have forgotten how to smile. And when they see you smiling, it's like, you know, they get this hope. And we also have the star card, the card of hope here as well. So every time you smile, whenever they see your eyes sparkling with happiness, pile 2, people cannot help but have this hope that, things will be okay. They get this hope that, maybe this world is not such a terrible place. Maybe it'll happen. And the Knight of a Coin kind of tells me that, I don't know, I feel like this card, I just got this message that whenever you're trying to kind of, you do your best to include everyone in everything. So if you're throwing a party, you will do your best to invite as many people as possible, because you do not want anybody to feel left out. You do not want to miss out anyone. You do not want anybody to think that you don't care about them or that you've forgotten them. You work hard to kind of make people feel special, to make people feel as if, yes, that you value them, and you do. You do value them. That's why you work so hard to make sure that people understand the fact that, yes, they are worthy, they are valuable. That's a very sweet quality that you guys have, pile 2. All right, so let's see what your final cards have to tell us. We have Lost Compass, getting back to integrity, of course. Yeah, of course. Then we have a tidy house, clarity and organization. See, like I was saying, when people are discussing you, they're discussing about your life. They're like, everything is perfect. They're so organized, whatever. Every aspect of their life is just perfect. It's all aligned. Then we have Many Masks, the authentic self. Okay. So like I was saying, you do your best to kind of understand people's perspective, and you try to adjust yourself according to the needs of people. Not everybody, you understand that on a basal level, that not everybody wants to see the cheerful you. And you understand that not everybody would want to see you being miserable either. So you are different. You do your best to kind of adjust yourself according to what the person is expecting or they need according to you. That is where this card Many Masks comes from. But despite that, you still kind of insert your authenticity into that. Yes, you will adjust yourself according to what the person needs at that moment. But even then, you will still do your best to remain true to yourself. You will not say anything that you don't believe in. You will not say anything that you don't mean, be it good or be it bad. You will still do your best to kind of remain true to yourself and true to your beliefs. And then we have the Lost Compass. We're talking about getting back to integrity. So this kind of tells me that, according to people, another thing people love about you, they find attractive about you, pile 2, is that just how clear you guys are, and clear and focused you guys are. According to some people, you always have a direction to go to, that you never feel lost. That's what people think. Right now, some of you guys might be going through a tough time in life, and you guys might be feeling lost. But even then, you still manage to keep going. You do not give up. And people find that highly attractive about you. And with the integrity word here, this also tells me that another attractive quality about you is your integrity. You will, no matter what happens, you will not budge from your morals, from your beliefs, no matter what people say, no matter how much money people give you. You're not gonna budge. You're like, no, this is wrong, I do not stand by this. I will never stand by this, no matter what you do. You do not give in to peer pressure as well, which is, wow. That just shows how strong you guys are. Of course, 9 of Wands coming up as a first card for you. This just shows how strong you guys are, that you do not let anybody dictate your life. You do not let anybody influence you. Wow. Alright, so this is all I have for you guys, pile 2. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in another video very soon. Bye. Hello, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. Let's see what people find attractive about you. So we have 3 of Swords, the Hermit, 8 of Wands, Queen of Cups, and 8 of Swords. Okay. So, all right. The Hermit here. The first thing that people find really attractive about you is regarding your wisdom. It is regarding the knowledge that you possess. It is regarding your intelligence. People love how intelligent you are. People love you for your brains, I would say. They find your intelligence highly, highly attractive. Some people are attracted to intelligence. So I feel like you're one of those, people get attracted to your intelligence. And whenever they look at you, they can clearly see the wisdom on your face. They can clearly see when they look in your eyes, they're like, this person knows more than they're saying. This person has more knowledge than they care to admit. Some people might even be like, this person's from another time. This person's an old soul. Like you guys, Pile 2 is an old soul. So you might get a lot of those kind of comments. But it is because of the knowledge that you possess and how you're able to guide people. People feel safe in your presence, Pile 3. Because they're just like because they know that you will guide them in the right direction, that you will never misguide them. So people look up to you. They know that, okay, as long as you are in charge, that things are going to be okay. And along with the Queen of Cups here, not only are you wise, not only do you possess the right knowledge, not only do you possess the right kind of guidance, but at the same time, you are very nurturing, you're very loving, and you're very caring. And people find that really attractive because people want to be loved. People want someone to care. And you are that person. Whenever people talk to you, you make them feel heard. And you never act as if, you're bored. Even if you are. Even if you are on the inside, you're feeling bored about whatever the person is talking about. But you will never let that person know that, they're boring you. But you will be sure to, you actively listen to them. You will pay attention to every single thing that they're doing, that they're talking about. And on top of that, you give people love. You give people acceptance. You're like, no matter how you are, no matter who you are, I accept you. I love you. You will just do that. You don't have to say the words outright that, okay, I love you and I accept you. It's whenever you're talking to someone, the way you're talking, the other person will just feel that, they'll feel that love from you. They will feel that acceptance from you. And that is why I feel like a lot of people, like you guys can see with this 8 of Swords here, all these spiders are here, person is surrounded. So you will find yourself being surrounded by a lot of people, and it is because of your kind and your nurturing personality. And this also tells me that whoever comes to you for guidance, of course people do that. I mean, they come to you for guidance. But whoever comes to you for guidance, Pile 3, you just, you help them grow. You nurture them. When you nurture something, when you nourish something, that thing grows, right? That like a plant. So that's how you guys are. That's what you guys do. People, whoever comes to you with a problem, you will talk to them. You will help them find a solution to their problem. And then the way you're teaching them, the way you're guiding them, they will grow. They will see that, you're giving them new experiences. And I just feel like, you guys end up attracting a lot of people just because you're helping them out so much. And then you're just like, that's not what I was, planning. So a lot of people just end up falling in love with you, Pile 3, without you actually making any efforts, because, you're just helping people. You're just, being your true self. But according to people, they feel all the love coming from you. And so they automatically, I feel like they just end up falling in love with you, and you feel so troubled with the 8 of Swords here. You're just like, I cannot seem to catch a break. I do not mean for this person to fall in love with me. I was just helping this person. With the 3 of Swords here, I feel like you guys attract a lot of wounded people as well. People who are going through pain, people who are suffering in their life. You automatically attract them. It's not like that you go there, and be like, okay, whoever is hurting, whoever is in pain, come and talk to me, I will fix it. No, you don't do that. It's just wherever you go. You're like this hermit here. Wherever you go, you carry this light about you. There is a glow about you that people who are hurting, people who are suffering, people who are in the dark, they just automatically get attracted to your light. And next thing you know, you are surrounded. You are people after people, they are wanting your time, they are calling you, they're messaging you, they're like emailing you, they're like, we need to talk to you, this has happened, we are in a big problem, this has happened, you need to help us. I appreciate you guys so much, Pile 3, for being who you are, for being so amazing, so loving, and so kind. But at the same time, I would suggest that maybe you guys should put up some boundaries as well, because you need time for yourself as well. You need time to, do your own thing. You can help the whole world, yes, that is your decision. But I know oftentimes it might get really difficult for you to maintain those boundaries. It can get really difficult, but at the same time, you need to love yourself enough and respect yourself enough to set those boundaries with people, because if you're not going to take care of yourself, then you won't even have the energy to take care of other people. And I know there's this innate instinct in you that you need to take care of everyone. I feel like you are that person who is there for people who have no one in their life. You are like that person, who supports those who have no one. You guys are that person. On the other hand, with the Eight of Wands and Eight of Swords. Eight of Wands is a card of movement, and Eight of Swords, though it's a card of restriction, Eight of Swords is all about feeling imprisoned and feeling trapped. But at the same time, we have all these spiders, and there's this web around. So this is kind of giving me the vibes that you guys are incredible dancers, very attractive dancers. When you dance, you're like an ethereal creature. You're like a supernatural being. The way you dance is like, because Eight of Swords, when it comes to a spider, spider dances, right? That's what they say, at least in my opinion. That's a spider dances. She's weaving. It is weaving the web. All of those things. So I feel like you guys, whenever you guys dance, Pile 3, you can just hypnotize the entire crowd. Whoever sees you dancing, whoever has the privilege of dancing with you, you just hypnotize them. They cannot seem to look up. People can never seem to look away when you're dancing. You might have noticed, and probably because of that, you guys might be uncomfortable as well going to, clubs to dance or anything, like dancing in public. Basically, you guys might be a little uncomfortable with that, because you know that every time you do it, it's because people they stop whatever they're doing and they just stare at you, and you're like, some of you guys might think that, oh, maybe I'm such a terrible dancer that they're just looking at me because I'm making a fool of myself. I think, according to these cards, Pile 3, you dance so well and so beautifully that people just get hypnotized. They forget the world, they forget everything else. It's just you who's important. You guys can see with the Eight of Wands here, they're like these tiny, tiny people here. I hope you guys can see that. Then there's this big lion over here. And all these tiny, tiny people are, looking up at the lion. And so this really tells me that, whenever you're dancing, you kind of weave a spell around people. You just ensnare them, I would say. And highly attractive. It is because it is attractive that people just forget whatever they're doing. And if you guys are thinking about dancing and you're just like, I'm not sure I'll be a good dancer, of course practice will make you perfect. But the moment that happens, you are practicing your dance and everything, you will see that when you dance, I feel like your body, you guys are made for dancing. So if you guys are interested, give it a chance. Give it a chance. All right, let's see what else we have. We have the Devil. Of course, we're talking about another card which represents entrapment. Then we have Knight of Swords. Queen of Coins, which is the Queen of Pentacles. Judgment. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Excuse me. Okay. So with the Devil here, the Knight of Swords here. Yeah, this just cements the fact what I was saying about you guys dancing. It's the way you guys move, the sway, all of that stuff. It's just, yeah, it's mind-blowing, I would say. People get really attracted to it. And then we have the Scorpion here. Scorpion is all about transformation. I feel like when you guys are dancing, it's like you have transformed. And people just look at you and be like, okay, what just happened here? You know, I never thought that they'll be like this. So, you know, some people might have this opinion of you that you're just plain, that there's nothing special about you. And because of that, you guys might also feel that way. You guys might be like, oh, I'm just so simple. There's nothing attractive about me. So plain, nothing. But when you start moving, guys, when you start dancing, it's like a whole transformation that occurs. And all of a sudden, all those people who think that, oh, you're just simple, you're just some plain Jane, yeah, they're like, they get blown away. They're like, okay, how? And those are the people who are the ones who stare at you, you know, when you are dancing, when you're being so carefree. And I feel like you guys move in a way with the Devil here, because I can see these, I'm drawn to these chains that are broken here, these chain links. This tells me that whenever you guys have this way about you, pile 3, that, you know, you walk, the way you move, the way you talk, it's like there's nothing holding you back. You have this freedom of movement about you, freedom of speech about you, freedom of thought, that people are like, this person has no restrictions. This person, you can restrict others, you can ensnare others, but I feel like no one can control you. No one can tell you what to do. You do whatever you want. And obviously with also the Knight of Swords, it's all about that, you know, doing whatever you want, going for the change, cutting through the boundaries, all of those things. That is exactly what the Knight of Swords talks about. So this really tells me that people, whenever they look at you, they're like, this person is so incredibly free, and they envy that. Pile 3, you guys can see these 4 hands here with the Judgment card. People, they're raising their hands because they want those blessings. So I feel like that's how people view you when they look at you, and they see this free individual, an individual who is not restricted by the social norms, who is not, who doesn't allow anyone to tell them what to do, who doesn't conform to everyone. This individual who is just a free spirit. That's, people want that. People want to feel that freedom that you guys kind of embody, or that you guys kind of portray to the world. For some of you guys, it might not be the case. You guys might not be as free as you guys would want to be. But to the outside world, you know, you are like a free spirit, and they want that, you know. They do not want to be bogged down by worries. They do not want to be bogged down by rules. They want to be free. And yeah, of course, they want what you are. They want to be like you, pile 3. On the other hand, we have the Queen of Swords. This crown was kind of I was drawn to this crown over here. So this tells me that when you walk with, and we also have the crown here, Queen of Cups. So this tells me that when you are out and about, when you are going out into the world, you always make sure to keep your head high. You never walk with your head low or your shoulders slouched. You never do that. Maybe somebody told you not to walk that way, or you just have this way about you, that you have this really confident way of going out into the world. So people, every time they look at you, they're like, the queen has arrived or the king has arrived, because, you know, you have this confidence about you, this power, this strength, this magnetism, that people just look at you and be like, this person, yeah, they have no worries. They have all the confidence in the world because they're not worried about anything. They don't care what other people say. They truly own themselves. They are truly comfortable with themselves. You guys are so attractive, pile 3. I'm finding you highly attractive at this point. While looking at your cards, I'm like, whoa. I just like, no wonder people follow you around. No wonder people are always, demanding that you give them your time and your attention to them. And obviously with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, this tells me that, since so many people, they're always demanding your attention, it can slow you down because you're someone who works really fast. We have 8 of Wands here, Knight of Swords here. Cards telling me exactly how fast you work, how quick you are at getting things done. But when people are, and like, you have so much knowledge and so much experience, pile 3, that if somebody comes up to you with a problem, you will have a solution for their problem before they finish telling you the problem. It's that fast. Because these cards, they're super fast. They symbolize really fast movement. So this really tells me that before the person even finishes talking about their issue, you have a solution for them. Because you have so much wisdom that you know exactly, like the person will start talking and you're like, okay, this is the problem this person is experiencing. They wouldn't have even gotten to the heart of the problem yet, but you will know what this person is going through and you will have the solution ready for this person. As soon as they'll finish speaking, you'll be like, okay, this is the solution. So, but the thing is that when it gets too much, when a lot of people are demanding your time, when a lot of people are demanding your attention, it can slow you down because you're not getting the rest, you are not getting the time for yourself, and it can kind of push you back and push you behind on your schedule. That is why this tells me that the universe is kind of telling you, pile 3, to put up some boundaries, because people will always want to be with you. People will always want your attention, your time, but you need to put up that boundary that, you need to set some time out for yourself as well, for your work as well. Yes, we know that you are this amazing person who loves to help people and who will help people, but make sure to help yourself as well. Okay, so let's see what your final cards have to tell us. We have the Farther Gate, Bold Step Forward. Of course we do. Cosmic Womb, the Divine Feminine. See, told you, when you guys dance, yep, you guys just ensnare people. Oh, Fortune's Wheel, luck and the right timing. Okay, so this one, Fortune's Wheel, luck and the right timing. People who meet you, they truly feel fortunate, They are like, pile 3 in our lives is a huge blessing. Without them, and they really are like, it was like people just meet you unexpectedly. Like I was saying, with the 3 of Swords here, you come across a lot of people who are in pain. And you just end up making that pain go away. So people have this opinion of you. They find that really attractive, that meeting you is like, a stroke of luck. Not everybody would have the privilege to meet you, to kind of come across you in their lives. But those who do, they truly feel fortunate, guys. How? And sometimes if you met someone random across, in some random place, on some random day, doing something completely random, that person will be like, yeah, if I met pile 3, I was at the right place at the right time, because right timing over here. So they truly feel that way. They truly feel blessed that you are in their life. So if you have this thing that, if you wonder whether people appreciate you for who you are, people appreciate you for what you do, yes, they do. They do. That's why they want more of you. That's why they can never have enough of you. All right. Then we have the Bold Step Forward. Like I was saying, you have this freedom about you. You do not let anybody control you, guys. Whatever you do, you are like, you keep pushing forward. People really consider you to be bold. They think that you're incredibly confident. And because of that, I feel like that is you being bold. Some people might even say, oh, you like to live life on the edge, you know, you are a daredevil. Of course, we have the devil here. So because of that, people love that about you. People find that really attractive about you, that you are so bold, that you never shy away from doing something big in life, and they look up to you, and I feel like they want to be just like you. And then the divine feminine here. You know, we all have the Queen of Cups, of course, considering how you're so nurturing, you are so loving. And when you dance, oh my God, regardless whether you identify as a male or a female, your divine feminine is incredibly powerful, and it is a highly attractive attribute to your personality. Like, yeah, your divine masculine is another category altogether, but right now, considering the divine feminine card has popped up, this really tells me that your ability to love, your ability to nurture someone, regardless of their gender identity, it's just, yeah, amazing, guys, amazing. I'm attracted to you guys at this point. All right, so this is all I have for you guys. Pile 3, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in another video very soon. Bye. Hello, Pile 4. Welcome to your reading. Let's see what people find attractive about you. So we have 8 of Pentacles. We have 2 of Pentacles. 2 of Wands. 6 of Swords. And 7 of Swords. Okay. So, Pile 4. 8 of Pentacles and 2 of Pentacles. The first thing that people find really attractive about you is your dedication to your work. They find that really attractive. They appreciate that, actually. And they see that whatever you do it with sincerity. It could be any work. It could be related to your career. It could be even the regular work. Like, even if you're just running regular errands or doing the house chores, even then you show nothing but pure and sincere dedication to whatever it is that you do. And because of that, the end result is just perfection. It is really perfection. You guys can see with the 2 of Pentacles how perfectly these cogs are, like, you know, moving in sync, and it's like they're perfectly aligned with each other. So this really tells me that whatever you do, the end result is just perfection, and people really appreciate that. People find that really attractive, that you are so sincere to your work, that you are so dedicated to your work, that you never just do anything, you know, without giving it your 100%. You always do that. Always, whatever you do, you make sure to give it your 110%. And I'm pretty sure if you're at work, your boss finds you highly attractive. Your boss is attracted to you because I just feel like, you know, because you are so dedicated and so loyal that, yeah, your boss cannot help. Your boss appreciates you guys so much. Pile 4. On the other hand, with the 2 of Pentacles and 2 of Swords, and number 2 is kind of telling me, like, you know, you guys are really supportive, and people want support in their lives. You know, they would love that, to have that support. And considering we have the Pentacles here, and 2 of Wands is all about planning, you know, planning for the future and hashing out all the details. So this tells me that whatever, like, your ability to plan things, that is very attractive. Like, I feel like a lot of Virgos get attracted to you. I don't know why, Pile 4, I got this message. But I feel like, because, you know, Virgos are, like, really meticulous. They're immaculate. They're really highly organized. So this really tells me that with your ability to kind of, to see, like, you guys are so organized, and your ability to kind of, you know, compartmentalize things, to organize things, a lot of Virgos find that really attractive. So let me know in the comments if that is true, that a lot of Virgos just, yeah, they're attracted to you. But people who, a lot of people, they get attracted to this particular quality of yours, this ability to plan things out, this ability to kind of see problems where others might fail, like basically your analytical mind, your analytical abilities, they're really attractive to people. So also with the Seven of Swords here, this card is about keeping a secret. And the thing is that I feel like you guys are very good at keeping secrets, pile 4. So you guys might be like, how is that even attractive? You know, people, your ability to keep secrets kind of shows the world that you are a reliable person, you are a trustworthy person. And trust, it's a beautiful quality, guys. It's a very attractive quality to have in this day and age. Honestly, trust, it's all about trust, you know? When there's that trust between two people, honestly, it's like the best relationship ever. And when that trust breaks, yeah, things turn ugly. No matter the relationship, romantic, platonic, whatever. It's all about trust. And you guys are so trustworthy. I feel like there is a plethora. There is a ton and a treasure of secrets that you guys have inside of you. Whoever comes and tells you their secret, you will take it to the grave. You will never tell anyone, not even to your best friend, not even to your mom, I would say. You will never tell anyone whatever secret people kind of confide in you. So people find that really attractive, that they can trust you, that you are a reliable person, you are a dependable person, that no matter how big, how dirty the secret is, you will take it to the grave. You know, that ability, that quality of you guys, that is gorgeous. You guys are gorgeous. Then we have the Six of Swords. The number 6 is all about harmony, balancing things out, you know, making sure that mediating, that's another representation of the number 6. So this card popping up for you guys is a clear indication that you guys are very good at mediating between two parties. You're very good at bringing harmony to wherever it is that you guys go, be it your workplace, be it your home. I feel like even that when it comes to, you know, your house, the way you have organized everything, you're very good at interior designing, I would say. You just have this natural ability to kind of balance spaces out, to design spaces or to decorate spaces, which in a very balanced manner. So, guys, and you're all about bringing harmony. So if you come across two people, two groups who are kind of arguing, not agreeing on anything, fighting, you will be the one who will bring them together. You have this quality about you, this, I would even say this is a superpower, but you have this thing where you are able to bring people together. And not only that, but you're able to bind them together as well. So you are the glue, you know, you're like the social glue that keeps a group together. And you might have experienced, like in the past, when you were in college or you're in high school or something, so your group of friends, you guys were together until, you know, until graduation, and then after you guys graduated, all of a sudden you guys are not together anymore. Or maybe you left the group and all of a sudden the group kind of fell apart. It is because you were the one holding the group together. You were the one keeping everything in balance. You were the one making sure that everything was in perfect harmony. And when you left, yeah, things fell apart. Things fall apart when you're not there, pile 4. Things definitely fall apart, I feel like, with the Six of Swords here. Because a lot of misunderstandings will happen. And also considering the Suit of Swords is about communication. It's about, you know, mental thing, mind. This tells me that, you know, whenever you're talking to someone, and that's another thing that people find really attractive about you, whenever you're talking to someone, you deliver the message in a very clear-cut manner. No one can possibly misunderstand you. A lot of people do because they want to misunderstand. Sometimes people just don't want to understand. They want to misunderstand. People see what they want to see. People hear what they want to hear. But you do your best to, make sure that the message is delivered clear and in a crisp manner so that there is no room for misunderstanding. Even if, and in the end, if someone does misunderstand, then I'm telling you right now, Pile 4, that it's on them, okay? It's not on you. You were pretty clear. You were immaculate in delivering the message. Whatever the message was, if somebody told you to deliver a message, you wrote it down, you delivered it word by word. You made sure that nothing was amiss. So if despite all that, people misunderstand you, then there's something wrong with the people. I'm telling you now. There's something wrong with the people. You people do not need to blame yourself for it. You do not need to kind of think that, maybe I might have said something wrong. No, you didn't. And that, having this clear way of talking, even your voice whenever you're speaking, it's incredibly clear. It's loud enough for people, and it's clear. Every word you speak is sharp, it's clear. No way of kind of misunderstanding the word. So that is like a very attractive quality. The way you guys speak is very attractive. And then let's see what else we have. We have 5 of Swords, 5 of Coins, 10 of Cups, the Tower, and 6 of Wands. Of course, another card representing harmony. All right. So with the 5s here, 5 of Swords and 5 of Coins, one thing people love about you, Pile 4, is your ability to embrace change. Change is highly uncommon. We also have the Tower here. But change is uncomfortable for a lot of people. And a lot of people try to resist change. But you guys are not one of those. You do not. Even if change is uncomfortable, and I can clearly see the changes you've experienced in your life, the transformation you've been through, it takes serious strength to go through that. It's not for the weak. It's not. The kind of stuff you've been through, it's not for the weak. But you guys been through that, and you guys came out came out being better and elevated and exalted. But your hardships, whatever you've experienced in life, people find that really attractive, that you embrace change and you kind of give them the courage to embrace change as well. Like I was saying, you guys are very supportive. You guys just know exactly how to support the other person. You will be talking to a person, and this person will be telling you that, okay, this is what I'm going through, this is the problem, all of that. You will know exactly how to support this person by encouraging them or by telling them to do something. You will kind of help them go through this change. You will help them transition and will make this change kind of really bearable for them. Maybe because when you guys were going through certain changes in your life, when you guys were going through certain transformation, maybe you guys had no one, Maybe there were people who insulted you, who mocked you, who made fun of you, bullied you, and there were people who just left you when you needed them the most. So probably because of those experiences, you kind of do your best not to, leave people when they come to you for help. You never turn them away when they come. No matter what they want, you will do your best to help them. You will do your best to support them, because you know what it's like to not have that support. You know what it's like to be kicked when you're already down. A lot of people did that, they kicked you when you guys were already down, and that's just nasty. That is just mean of those people. But the thing is that whatever changes, like we have 5, and then we have 10. You are the complete package, Pile 4. And there's not just one thing that people are people find attractive about you. It is everything. You are the star at this top. You're like that, Christmas tree. Christmas trees are like this symbol of happiness, the symbol of joy. There's so many gifts under, people keep them under the tree. And I feel like you guys are like that, Every single thing about you is no less than a gift for the world. People should really appreciate you. These people, they never should have done what they did. They never should have done it. Because you're someone to be appreciated, pile 4. And let me tell you now, I appreciate you so much. I'm so glad that you're here. Right? And but you are the complete package. People, when they look at you, they're like, yes, this person is a complete package. And we have this rainbow coming for you. I mean, we have all this hollow stuff here, but there's a rainbow here, the 10 of Cups, because a rainbow is one of the main symbols of the 10 of Cups. So this tells me that, how rainbows are like, everybody just loves to look at a rainbow. When you look at a rainbow, it's like all your worries just float away. They just fall apart. I mean, rainbows are a sign of happiness. And when people look at you, when they're talking to you, when they come across you, all their worries just fall apart. They just melt away. And they're just so happy that they're just getting to talk to you, even if there's nothing particular to talk about. You guys are talking about nothing in particular, nothing of substance, but just talking to you, just being in your energy. People feel so much better. They feel so happy. And obviously when you see a rainbow, you cannot help but stare at it, right? So that's your energy, wherever you go. You're in perfect harmony with yourself. That is why you're able to bring harmony to everything around you, because on the inside you are in harmony. So considering when your cup is full, that is only when you're able to help others, right? So that's the same scenario with you guys. You are harmonized internally, so you're able to bring harmony to the outside world. So whenever people see you, they see this perfect person. They see this full package. And I feel like if somebody goes like, okay, if there's one thing you can change about pile 4, what would it be? People will be like, nothing. People will actually say that there's nothing that they want to change about you, because you're perfect the way you are. Everything about you is spot on. I feel like God has taken great care when creating you guys. Because you're just like, this is you guys. All right. Then we have the Tower here. So, some people will really hate this about you, but some people find this really attractive about you, because the fact that, you're not afraid to challenge them. You're not afraid to challenge people. You're not afraid to challenge people's beliefs. You understand people's beliefs. I'm not saying you go like, oh, whatever you're thinking is wrong. No, you're not like that. You're not going to say that. But you will, challenge a person's belief when you think that, that belief needs to be challenged. If they have some sort of extreme prejudiced kind of beliefs, you will not be afraid to challenge a person. And you will do your best to kind of, I feel like, when it comes to the Tower and 5 of Coins, 5 of Swords, all of these cards, I just feel like, you're not afraid to shake things up, pile 4. You're very courageous people, very bold people, I would say, very daring. You're not afraid to shake things up. You're not afraid to get the crowd talking. Because you understand, you are, I would say, an advocate for change. You are an advocate for evolution. You are like, everybody should be enlightened. Everybody should be, they should progress in life. Holding on to old beliefs, especially those beliefs that harm other people. You are not one to stand for that. You're like, no, I will not. If I can change that, I would. So you go up to that person and be like, okay, how come? How come you can think like that? All of those things. You're not afraid to do that. And people, especially the marginalized people, especially those who have no support, especially who are bullied, people who are bullied, they look up to you. They appreciate you, because we have 6 of Wands coming through for you. This is the card of appreciation, card of recognition. People appreciate when you stand up for the underdog, and I really feel that you do that, pile 4. You stand up for the underdog, you fight for the underdog. Awesome. Awesome. Let's see what else we have for you. The rude girl that disowned self. Like I was saying, fight for the underdog. You know, you fight for those who have no one. You are there for those people. Honestly, you're a blessing in this world, pile 4. Protecting the future. Of course. You know, I feel like, especially when it comes to kids, you know, you are there, you know, for those kids, because kids are the future, and you want those kids or those people to have a very good life, to make this world a better place. So what you guys can do, you do your part. You make sure to change things up. You're like, no, this future generation that's going to be coming in, they cannot come into this world with these kind of belief systems. So you do your best to kind of turn things around, and you kind of, you know, embrace change. You are you do not shy away from change. So yeah, you know, because you are protecting the future, and you are the future, guys. Winter's dream, we have gestation period. This talks about rest. This talks about, you know, you do so much. I mean, when I'm looking at your cards, I can truly see just how dedicated you guys are, just how hardworking you guys are, how you're not afraid to take the bold step, but at the same time, take some time out for yourself as well, pile 4. Take care of yourself. And I don't know why, but if somebody catches you sleeping, somebody watches you sleeping, not in a creepy way, but, you know, just walking around, they see you sleeping, yeah, they'll find that you guys are very attractive when you guys are sleeping. All right. So this is all I have for you guys, pile 4. If you guys like this video, please give me a big thumbs up. I hope you did. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you in another video very soon. Bye.